really did me.
You have to understand who and what I am, because it's not just who I am, it's what I am. I am the literal embodiment of lawful good. Okay? I am the literal embodiment of lawful good. You know, that was a term that we had back in the Dungeons and Dragons era, back years and years ago, when Dungeons and Dragons was a board game. And, you know, if you're lawful good and you're hardwired to be lawful good, you can't be anything else. You know, I can't be anything. You know, these trolls, they get on there, oh, Von Helden hurt a child, or Von Helden hurt his wife, or Von, I can't. I'm literally hardwired not to do those things. I can never do those things because I'm literally hardwired not to. Now, having said that, you know, you've got a situation where someone manipulated my mother into convincing the doctor to leave 2 blockages in my father's chest, a 100% blockage and a 75. I was there for that conversation. I saw, I heard, I was there physically between mom and the doctor saying that there's 2 blockages in there that need to be removed, but mom left them in there. Now, it doesn't take a medical genius to figure out that if they leave a 100% blockage and a 75% block, it could kill him. It
Of
doesn't
course, yeah.
to figure that out. Okay, so guess what, kiddies? Oh yeah, he fucking died in 2006 of that very thing. All right, so, and as an aside, 1 week after he dies, I see an ad on TV about a drug that will literally go in there and eat the blockages out and open it back up again. Which,
Oh, really?
goddamn, you know, if he'd have just hung in there for another week, the drug would have actually been out there to fix him and save his life. But you know, anyway, so who put that thought in my mother's head? Did I do that? No, I'm not capable of doing that. I don't have that ability. I didn't take MK Ultra through the CIA. I know how to stop it though. I do know how to stop it, but I wasn't the one that learned how to use it and how to manipulate people with it. Okay? There's only one person that knows how to do that, and that is James Arnold Frost. Because James Arnold Frost, you know, James Arnold Frost says, I was just a door gunner in Vietnam. Okay, well, that's wonderful. And I'm sure he was. Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm sure he manned a gun in Vietnam. The problem is that manning a gun doesn't teach you how to fuck with somebody's head. The CIA tells you that shit. Teaches you that shit, I mean. That's the CIA that teaches you that shit. Okay, that's where he got that from. All right. And he has been manipulating my mother. I can literally go back in time and show you over and over and over again where he manipulated my mother against me, against her husband. For what purpose, I do not know. I mean, maybe he just didn't like the fact that they got married or some shit. I don't know what is I don't know what
Well,
is
yeah.
I have over 500 witnesses that attended a special meeting between me, my mother, and the staff of Center Haven and Hilton's. Okay. We're all in there in a nice big powwow. In fact, I think even the state of Ohio just happened to be there at the time. Okay. So we're all in this nice big powwow. And mom blurts out, yeah, I'm going to sell the family businesses. Now, understand, me and my first wife, Pamela Sue, were going to be assuming control of the businesses. We were going to be taking them over, literally. And she blurts out at the last possible second, just before turning them over to us, ironically, oh, no, I changed my mind. I'm going to sell them to some guy in Columbus, Ohio that didn't even fuck. We found out later he didn't even fucking want them. He didn't even want them. We found that out later. Now, what would get into her head and fuck her head up enough to where she would sell a very, very lucrative business to somebody in Ohio that didn't even want him, didn't know how to run him? He brought an administrator down here, didn't know what the fuck he was doing. Why? Who did that? So when we're at the meeting, and like I said, the whole damn staff was there.
Pretty peculiar.
Everybody was
I gotta
there.
be honest with you, that is pretty peculiar.
Everybody was there. I mean, this is a businesswoman of 35 years, smart as a tack. Okay. Smart as a tack. 35-year businesswoman. And she's just going to up and sell the family. I mean, now understand, this is just prior to turning it over to me and Pamela Sue for us to run it and administrate it. Just prior, you know. So isn't it ironic? Anyway, the thing of it is, she gets to, so she calls this emergency meeting. All right. All of Center Haven staff is there. All of Helton staff is there. I'm there. And like I said, I think even the state of Ohio was there. And so we're all there. And she says, yeah, man, I'm going to sell the family business. And so I blurt out for everybody to hear and everybody to see. I said, well, now, wait a minute. You were going to turn it over to us. And she said, yeah, I know. But, I'm selling it to this person instead. And I'm like, that makes no sense. It makes no sense. There's no reason for a businesswoman that's making shit tons of folks. Imagine this. She would get a Lincoln Town Car to drive every year. And it wasn't a lease. It was a buy. She purchased it. Okay. This is how much the Frost said, oh, she didn't have no 32 million. Bullshit. We're talking about two nursing homes that had easily over 200 beds apiece. But anyway, so I blurted it out. I said, hey, Mom, who was it give you this idea? Who was it told you to sell the family businesses out from underneath me and Pamela Sue? Oh, James Arnold Frost. Oh, well, okay. Now at the time, I didn't think much about it. I thought it was kind of stupid listening to somebody that ain't even a businessman. But, that means she said the whole staff of Center Haven was there. The whole staff of Helton's was there. They all heard her say it. I got this from James Arnold Frost. Now, fast forward a little bit. Dad dies. Mom comes to me. She says, yeah, I'm going to sell all the daddy's stuff. I said, Mom, I don't think you can do that. Because I'm pretty sure that's all supposed to come to me, his son.
Is there any update on the Frost situation?
Pretty sure it's supposed to all come to me. And oh, well, James Arnold Frost said, I can sell it all. Her exact words. James Arnold Frost said, I can sell it all. I said, Mom, James Arnold Frost didn't take real estate in school. I did. And I'm pretty damn sure that stuff's supposed to come to me when Daddy died. But like I said, I can go back numerous times where she admitted in front of witnesses. Yeah, James Arnold Frost was the one that said this, do this, go here, go there. I personally witnessed her. James Arnold Frost is sitting on the couch. I'm sitting across. She's sitting, her and James are sitting on this side. I'm sitting on the couch across the way. He turns to her and says, kick Andrea off the property. Just out of nowhere. He just turns to her and says, kick Andrea off the property. Mom gets up, goes and grabs the phone, calls the sheriff, and calls him, says, bring a deputy out here, and then hangs up the phone and comes and sits back down again. I watched that with my own damn eyes. So now you tell me, if that isn't fucking mind control, I'll kiss your goddamn ass. Of course it's mind control. Of course it is.
Yeah, I know.
But you don't get mind control being a gunner on a goddamn Huey, now do you? No, you fucking don't.
He's definitely more than what he's
CIA. He's fucking CIA. Or he was. He probably isn't now, but he was. Because you don't get that by being a damn door gunner. You don't learn shit like that by being a damn. But I mean, this is a no-brainer. Okay, it's a no-brainer. It's so fucking easy to understand. A goddamn 2-year-old can understand this shit. He turns to her. He says, "Yeah, kick Andrea off the property." And so she gets up like a damn zombie and calls the phone and hangs up the phone, comes back, sits back down, pretty as you please. No questions, no funny looks, no nothing from her.
Well, could it be something other than mind control? Can the Frost have something on you, maybe some dirt on your mom that she didn't want released or something?
Mom was a businesswoman of 35 years. She's extremely intelligent.
Well, maybe they had a document saying that she committed fraud and they were using it against her or something.
No, she didn't commit no fraud. There was accusation that the transfer of the nursing homes might have been questionable, but Cecil got paid, Mom got paid, everybody got paid. Nobody, but the thing of it is, like I said, I could show you case after case after case after case, where every time in front of witnesses, Mom was asked, hey, who gave you this idea? Who told you to do this? Who was that? Who was influential? James Arnold Frost. Every fucking time. Every time. Okay. There is no ambiguity here. This is not some goddamn conspiracy. This is fucking easy fucking shit to figure out. Okay. A 2-year-old could understand this. Now, the claim was that she had dementia. Listen, my mom was a businesswoman. She was
sharp. You
she was
put
sharp
those
as a tack.
videos of her on the internet. She was still sharp.
She didn't have no fucking dementia. That's
There was
bullshit.
nothing wrong with that
That
woman.
is bullshit. There was nothing wrong with that woman. They doped her up so she wouldn't be able to testify in court, folks. She just happens to get dementia just when she's getting ready to testify in court. What a coincidence that is. And it's a shame that nobody down here got it either. Nobody figured that shit out. She just happens to get dementia just as she's going into court to give me her inheritance or give me my inheritance. It just so happens. What a coincidence that is, huh? Holy shit, is there a decent investigator left on the planet? I don't think there is. Because any investigator would be, now, wait a minute.
Even a fucking rotten troll with 2 brain cells to rub together can figure this out.
I would think, because, the typical investigator would be able to sit down and say, hey, now, wait a minute. She's going to give her inheritance or her retirement and all of her belongings to her son as an inheritance. It's a simple 1-day thing. That's the funny part about it. You go in there, hey, you going to give him your shit? Yeah, I am. Bam, down goes the gavel, out we go. Well, James Arnold Frost bursts through the fucking courtroom doors, plops his ass down in the pew, and fucking starts a bunch of shit. Okay, and he was ticked off by somebody. I don't know who, but he was obviously.
Well, he was paying people off. There's someone who someone he paid off. Probably
somebody told him. Yeah, somebody told him it was going down, and so he shows up. But
you don't have to be a fucking rocket scientist to figure that one out. Obviously,
no,
someone
you don't.
fucking called him and said, "Get your ass down."
It's pretty obvious, isn't it? Yeah, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? Every fucking time something happened, James Arnold Frost, 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 over and over and over and over again. All right, so. It's not, you don't need to be a rocket scientist to figure this shit out. Okay. You just don't. And if I hope to God that federal investigator is still out there somewhere, that federal prosecutor. I hardly ever interacted with these people at all. I only saw them during a family reunion. And even then it was just, hi, bye, how you doing? See, I'm going to go eat now. That was it. They did their thing. I did my thing. As soon as I got done eating, I usually never stayed at the family reunion anyway, because nobody had come around me. Nobody wanted anything to do with me, I guess. So I said, well, fuck it. I might as well go home. So yeah, I mean, it's fucking nuts, dude. It is.